Everybody, as you can tell, it is summertime here in Arkansas. Got a few different things that we've done. Bought a new trailer, put a new floor in it, got one of the brakes working. Gonna try to get both axles working on it. It's a 16 foot. It don't have any rust around the bottom or anything. Put all new LED lights in it, so it's super bright. People can see us. But we got this nice decal on the back. If there's one thing that I've learned from my grandpa on that tack room, I redone the tack room here a while back. It was an old storage shed. Didn't have a single rafter in it. But anyhow, if there's anything I learned from my grandpa, he built all that over there around the shed, is that you build it square. Because there's not a single thing on that shed over there that's square. So I pulled lines on all this and made sure every bit of it was nice and square. So that way, if I have to live in it one day, I can. That's what my uncle always told me. He said, if you're going to build a shed, build it square and right, because you may be living in it one day. So there's old Doll. We had some trouble with Doll here a while back. I haven't told anybody about that either. I've been slacking on the videos here lately, but Doll, I noticed her front tooth. She was smiling the other day, lifting up her lip, and her front tooth was kind of cockeyed. So I grabbed it, and that thing was just as loose as that right there. And the one beside it was exactly the same, and her gums were receding. So I took her to a vet. Not going to say who it was, but he is money hungry. And he said, well, I'm not going to do anything until we get x-rays, which cost $600 just to get the x-rays. And then he said it'd be thousands and thousands of dollars. She's 23 years old. In my eyes, that just doesn't make sense to spend thousands and thousands getting teeth pulled on a mule, because that's all she needs. She just needs them jerked out. So I called an old boy over in Wilburton, Oklahoma. I only live about an hour from the Oklahoma line. I called an old boy over in Wilburton, Oklahoma. His name's Holsey. Holsey veterinarian. That good friend of mine, Grady Hawthorne, and his lovely bride, Sally, and my wife, took her over there, and he charged like $300 to pull all the teeth that were bad, and she is eating just fine. Everything's perfect. I'll show you her teeth right quick, but she's doing way better now. Her gums have kind of started healing up, and look at what she does. She inches closer to you for you to scratch her butt. Watch this. She's a good old mule. As you can see, she's pretty darn snaggle-toothed. But she's eating good. She doesn't drop any grain or any grass whenever she's eating, so.
All right, so which one's bigger?
Your left hand, my right.
All right, here we go. So where are you from?
I'm from Norman.
I'm going to go real slow. 3, 2,
one on top.
1.
Oh, now it's the one on top.
Yeah, so they're exactly the same, no magic. And it's a gift. So it proves something very important, okay?
Yeah.
It's that you can't trust what you see. Because no matter how you hold these cards, one always looks bigger.
Yep.
And you know it's not.
Exactly.
And so I'm a Christian. And the Bible warns us clearly
Yep.
not to put our faith and trust in our eyesight. Because as soon as we start doing that, the devil can trick you very badly.
You bet.
A lot worse than I did. So on the
Yep.
back, there's a story about Jesus, okay? So read that when you get a chance.
Walk by faith.
Not my sight. You
Yep.
got the verse.
Run into God's kids everywhere. And that one that we run into is using his faith to spread a message. It ought to be a little reminder of what we all ought to do. Spread it a little more. Be at its feet. It's got a little tiny baby at its feet. See it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like brand new. We're doing more preparing for Wyoming. It's a pretty good start. She's starting to get quite a bit of confidence, which is a good thing. Because it's pretty well straight down right here. Ate us some lunch. My battery's almost dead on my camera. Normally if all the leaves wasn't on the tree you could see a long ways. But she's tightening up her cinches and we're gonna head back to the truck.
What?
Okay.